Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. It's Lycan Warlord. The Stash. Hello, everyone. We've had an announcement about what Gala Games plans to do with the formerly known as Townstar nodes, turning them into Common Ground World nodes. Let's talk about it. So, this is a large thread posted by OldManSmithers. Shout out to OldManSmithers. We're going to get into that. But first, we'll glance over what Townstar nodes were originally promised to be. As announced in this post, the first game-specific node is coming in the form of Townstar nodes. Most important thing to note about Townstar nodes and all future game-specific nodes is that they in no way reduce the importance of or hinder rewards from Founders nodes. Okay. They will be sold. Surprise. Currency will Townstar nodes be sold. They will first be available in Gala, open up to ETH, BAT, and coin payments. Townstar nodes will eventually be able to be bought in Town. I don't think that's the case anymore since Town got delisted. But due to the low liquidity of Town, and the fact there's only one source of data on CoinGecko, and the fact it's quite volatile, we feel the best to hold off on Town sales. How many node licenses will go on sale at start? 400 Town nodes available first day. Number of Townstar nodes will not exceed, this is big, not exceed 10% of the highest number of daily active earners, those participating in Play to Earn. So that's important because we don't have Play to Earn anymore. So when you look at what they've said for Common Ground nodes, this is not there because, well, they can't do that anymore, right? Why 10%? Because they say so. When and how will Townstar node licenses be sold? Will only be sold as Townstar Play to Earn grows. So Townstar Play to Earn's dead. Townstar's dead, so they shouldn't be selling any more licenses, right? It will be released every other week or 50 licenses at a time, depending on the growth. How much will the cost be? Anywhere from $7,500 to $12,500. Okay. How will they be rewarded? It includes town allocation for their being on two variables: a DAO for the prior day in Townstar, and Townstar allocation to Founders nodes. This will also be a sliding scale equal to 0.25x to 1x of town allocation for Founders nodes. For example, on November 14, 21, Founders node rewarded approximately 47,000 town. Townstar nodes were in operation on that date. The town distributed amongst Townstar nodes would have been between 11,750 and 47,000. So that's distributed amongst all the nodes, right? Okay. How long we need to run it? Follow the same earning schedule as Founders nerds. 6 hours required to earn. Townstar node rewards do not take away from the Founders node rewards in any way. They keep yelling at us about that. Will I receive any other tokens besides Town? No, there's no plans at this time. So that's going to be a lie because they're going to get turned into dirt tokens. You'll see that in a second. Will rewards decrease as more batches of Town nodes are sold? No. What makes them? They are specific to the game. Yeah. Will the supply of Town be affected? Yes. Town will be created to be distributed amongst the Founders nodes. Town will be created to be distributed amongst Townstar nodes. Will Founder nodes owners receive any Townstar node licenses? 20 of the first 400 Townstar node licenses will be distributed randomly to Founder node owners. What is the current roadmap? Townstar nodes will be rolled out in two phases, version 1 and version 2. Version 1 is the initial version that will be available at launch. Version 2 is the major upgraded Townstar nodes, which will allow players to begin hosting their own towns and enjoying additional to-be-determined in-game developments. As the roadmap develops, more versions may be added. The target date for version 2 is Q2 of 2022. Isn't that interesting that we're in October of 2023? Interesting indeed. When will they be released? That we don't care about any of that. When will this be released? What could running? Okay, all right. I'll link this below if you guys want to read it all through. We don't want to go through it all. All right, here's the big deal. Common Ground World new node news. Exciting updates for Townstar nodes are coming soon. As Townstar moves forward in transition of Common Ground World, the team is dedicating to fulfilling the promises made in the past. We know that some have been a long time coming, but we believe it is important that the community and network be given the respect it deserves, even as development moves in new directions. Yeah, you believe that? I've got a unicorn to sell you. They're soon to be named Common Ground World, subject to considerable debate and discussion within our community, particularly given the extended periods which out earnings. Most of the time that they have existed, they haven't earned. Recognize and waving support of those who have kept the nodes operational despite these challenges. Wow. All right. Town Star Node Recognition Award Program. So you're going to get a medal from Benny for having your Town Star open. Wow. Here's the essence of the program. We aim to make it the number of nodes you possess will reflect your initial purchase price, 1,000 per node, which is the price for what we intend to sell more nodes in the future. Here are a couple of illustrations. If you purchased a node at 4,000, you will be awarded 4 node NFTs when node NFTs drop. So they're going to claim that these licenses are now going to be NFTs, which they're not, because if we can swap them and sell them, okay, anyway. Similarly, if you bought just 15,000, you get 15. Okay. Guild-centric nodes. Townstar nodes will not just be about passive operations. They will be a central role in guild dynamics, fostering interactions and community growth. No, they won't. Boostable nodes. Eventually, Townstars will be served as the home for several of the bot characters in the early days of Townstar. Don't know what that means. Very vague. We're assuming maybe that means that you can rent them from that or build them from that. Don't know. Doesn't matter. Exclusive access. Not upgraded. Exclusive access to much anticipated Common Ground World Guild interface within the game. No one gives a fuck about that. In-game perks. Node operators get some in-game spoils. Congratulations. The game that you're not going to play, you get rewards for. Guild competitions. To spice things up, we will soon be introducing guild competitions. Nobody cares. And here's the catch. Here's the catch. The rewards from these competitions will be instrumental in upgrading your NFTs. And then here's the best part. Introducing Dirt, a streak tracking soft token. So, instead of giving you Town Coin, which doesn't exist anymore, or giving you Gala V2, which should be the coin that everybody gets because it's the central coin of the ecosystem, right? They're going to give you a Dirt token. Now, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? It sounds like they're going to give you the same useless shit that they're giving you for your music and film nodes right now. Crazy how that works. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, let's look at it. All right, this is my my notifications page here. You can see all these beams that I've been getting, right? Let's go to inventory. Wow. Yeah, you can't even see it in my inventory. Isn't that cool? It's so valuable you can't even see it in your inventory. So they're giving you things that literally don't matter. But they're giving you something. So you're welcome. 3, 2, 1. Overcoming obstacles, always growing. With the commitment and passion of our node operators, we've been able to navigate through all the challenges that come with pioneering in the Web3 gaming space. With these new initiatives, we're aiming to make Common Ground World a more rewarding and engaging experience for all of us. Join us as we embark on this exciting journey. So, just in case you're wondering, there's literally nothing of importance here other than they're going to give you some useless token. Okay? It's a soft token. No one wants a soft token. Ask any woman if they want a soft token. Thank you very much. That was a good joke. And then you can ask, okay, so I bought mine for 15,000. I'm going to get 15 Common Ground World nodes. Okay, interesting. Also, I found another article about Townstar nodes if you'd like to see that as well. I'm going to link that all down below. So this is where it gets interesting. Let's go to OldManSmithers' post. Shout out to OldManSmithers. We're going to start here, actually. We'll start here and then we'll go back. So I actually spoke about this in one of my other videos. This was OldManSmithers' reaction to Benefactor talking about this. I'm thinking about a way to handle the Townstar node thing. That was September 29th. Okay. Now, when we go to his new post, you're going to see he mentions a post from Bitbender back in June 16th. Okay. You guys are actually going to shit yourselves when you realize the impact Townstar nodes have on the whole future of things and what you will likely be able to get from them. You will point and laugh at the people who salty sell them because the utility is awesome. All right? So we got Bitbender trying to sell everybody on it, and then you got Benefactor coming in with, again, nothing definitive, just hopes and dreams. Let's begin with OldManSmithers' posts. You know, there are times when I wonder if I'm just too harsh on Gala Games. Then they go and do stuff like this, and I remember why my blood pressure spikes every time I see their name. Let's take a look at the newly announced Common Ground World nodes. First, some background. Town nodes were sold by Gala Games at the end of 2021. The first nodes went for around 4K, and the second for 14K. Peak hype prices. Real quick, what was Gala coin price back on end of 2021? Let's go Gala coin market cap. To the moon, baby, to the moon. Oh, wait, they pumped it so they could dump it, just like I called the other day. Wow, imagine that they pumped it, now they're dumping it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. It's like I predicted. Said that. Okay, so Gala's coin price 37.58. So in the peak of its prowess, the peak of all the money that people were making, right? You know what I'm saying? June, October. Boom. So when we were right here, they decided to sell these Townstar nodes. Crazy. Crazy, huh? They were originally sold with the promise that they'd host the Townstar game, earn distributions, and enable in-game benefits to the owner and people renting those benefits. Of course, none of that happened, with the exception of distributions. Those got turned off when Town P2E ended a short while later. When faced with a failed product and an irate customer base, a reasonable company would cut their losses, offer refunds, and try to maintain some semblance of community trust. After all, burning your customers inevitably means no more customers. Gala Games went another route. Ignore the problem and hope it goes away. When people brought the nodes up, they'd deflect with excuses and promises. The above is from a few weeks ago, almost 2 years after the town nodes were sold. This is probably the 5th time I'd seen something promising utility for town nodes, so I've learned to take it with a huge grain of salt. A month later, the embattled CEO of Gala Games, Eric Schiermeyer, also known as Benefactor, floated the idea of giving town node owners film or music nodes. So let's talk about that for a second. Music node was $1,200, I believe. I got one of those. So you can, if you spend $15,000 on your town node, we'll give you a music node. I'll give you a film node. You realize how pathetic that is, right? We're not going to give you a refund, but you can come buy this other useless thing, right? Okay. I've already posted my response to this hypothetical, which equated to, I don't want compensation in the form of another bag of broken promises. That's the tweet that I brought up in the previous video. But wait, this time it's going to be totally different. During yesterday's Twitch stream, I tried to grab a clip of it, but it's already been removed. Bitbender told me that an article about town nodes was going to drop that me and my giant pillar of salt would really like. I'll admit I chuckled at the pillar of salt comment. With bated breath, me and my pillar of salt waited for the article, constantly refreshing the Gala Games Medium account. Finally, it arrived. Was it finally a mea culpa? Was it an announcement of utility finally being implemented? Nope, it's another bag of potentially broken promises. The below screenshot above is a side-by-side from an initial Townstar node announcement, link here, and the Common Ground World Townstar node announcement. Old promises. New promises. Notice, there's a ton of will and eventually qualifiers in both statements. It's all promises for future utility. The only thing the new announcement is missing that the old one has is the disclaimer of some of this may not work out. And they really should put that in there. But OldManSmithers, you say they warned you in the original that it might not happen. That's true. And if they had shrugged and given refunds, I wouldn't even be mad about it. Disappointed, but not mad. Stuff happens after all, but they didn't do that. Instead, we have the below compensation. I can't keep typing Common Ground World nodes, so from now on, they're dirt nodes. Looking further down into the article, we see their plan. They're going to compensate the current Townstar node owners by giving them dirt nodes. If you paid $4K for your town node, you'll get 4 dirt nodes. If you paid $15K, you'll get 15 dirt nodes. In other words, you're trading one node with unfulfilled utility for multiple nodes with unfulfilled utility. To add dirt to the wound here, Gala requires you to run one node per instance. And we're talking about a virtual instance. So you can rent out a server from Amazon or some other cloud hosting service. So instead of having to have multiple computers up in your personal space, you can rent a cloud server and run your node on that. Those that have multiple nodes, that's how they do it. Also known as a VPS, virtual private server. You'll need to run up to at least 15 VPS. That's madness and should have been addressed in this article. But wait, they're promising rewards now for running the nodes. That reward is called dirt. I'm not kidding. And it's what they call a streak tracking soft token. So while we're talking about the cost of VPS, I'll bring that up real quick. All right, shout out to Dark US X55. He posted this in my Discord. The link to join that if you'd like to join it. Speak freely about how you feel without being censored by Gala Games is down below. They just dropped the update, and he showed how it would cost them to convert it. There's currently 1,428 nodes online. The average user probably paid $12K, so there's going to be 17,000 nodes with this change. That's the approximate guess. Okay? So then we talked about the VPS charge. He says they're converting it into common ground nodes. So if you purchase 12 at 12K on the Townstar node, you'll get 12 dirt nodes, as OldManSmithers put it. Fuck that. $24 per VPS node. It will cost me around $300 a month to 112 nodes I'll be getting. So right there you have an immediate problem. These nodes that they sold you originally have not made any money, and then now they haven't earned back their cost, and now you're going to increase the cost of running more nodes that are going to earn soft tokens, which, as we've already seen, soft tokens have no value. So where's the value coming in for someone that has this? Why is there not an option to take a why are we not getting our money back? Now, for the record, I don't have one, so don't think I'm saying we as in me. But he goes on to show other things. Now, shout out to Stan. Stan comes in and talks about there are other options. You can run VPS that are based off of how much you actually use, and he talks about the cost of that. But either way, no matter what, you're going to have to pay 12 times or 15 times or 4 times even the cost of what you're paying now to run new nodes that have less functionality and earn a soft token. They don't even earn a token you can actually go trade and sell. So at least if you could argue, okay, well, it's going to give you Gala token or something, or Silk, or something you can actually take profit out of, but you can't do that. So Stan mentioned the AWS $5 a month EC2 server. So again, there is cheaper alternatives than what Dark was talking about, but that's not the point. The point is that no matter what, with their plan, they're going to increase someone's cost of running the nodes from up to from 4x to 15x. Anywhere in there for just if they have one Townstar node. If they got 2 Townstar nodes, you're looking at 8 to 30 times the cost. Once again, shout out to Stan and Dark. Appreciate you guys. All right, here we have a screenshot from the dirt. We looked at that earlier. See, Gala has moved away from actual tokens lately. These are tough to handle, requiring smart contracts, transparency, and lawyers. Instead, they've been moving towards soft tokens like Beams, Gala Music, Popcorn, Gala Film, and now Dirt. Soft tokens are not tokens at all. They're just points held on a database. They've got nothing to do with the blockchain that I can tell and appear no different than the virtual currency any mainstream game studio has. So very Web3. Also notice that nowhere in there do they tell you what Dirt is actually going to be used for, aside from one small sentence that says will be used to calculate other future distributions on chain. More promised utility, but at least they use the word chain in there. I retract 1 Dirt worth of my snarky Web3 comment. Needless to say, I'm not impressed with the way Gala has, yet again, tried to handle their town node owners. I'm certainly not shitting myself now that I've realized the impact Townstar nodes will have on the future of things. To me, this looks like an attempt to dilute the remaining, albeit marginal value that Townstar nodes have. When nodes finally turn into NFTs, another long unfulfilled promise, I don't think they're actually NFTs because they're all the same. You can trade nodes between people and they're the exact same thing. They do the exact same thing. Unless when you link something to it, that item stays linked to it forever. We can go into that discussion another day. I can see the price of these dirt nodes cratering as the few thousand current town node owners take their 15K plus dirt nodes and dump them on the market, trying desperately to recoup some of their initial investment. That's where you fucked up, OldManSmithers. This is not an investment. I can feel my giant pillar of salt getting larger by the second, so I'm going to end this with yet another plea to Gala Games. Stop kicking the can down the road with promises. There is no more road. You have burned your customers more times than I can easily count, and your sales were a testament to that fact, even before the current bear market. It's not magically going to get better when the market improves. No more selling promises. Start having the utility ready before the sale. No more predatory pricing. Start giving more value than customers expect for their money, not less. Start being something I can applaud again, instead of constant target for ridicule. Be the industry leader rather than the industry warning. That's it. The Peter is tittering dangerously and I'm going to go touch grass. Peace. Once again, shout out to OldManSmithers. You see I commented that I'm stealing this, and he gave me the blessing to steal away. And we got a bunch of other comments here. Just in case you also don't know, Faz Radio is going to have OldManSmithers on tonight, so if you guys want to check that out. I'm going to go ahead and drop these links in the Discord, or in the link below, the description below, whatever those words are. Hurry and get this uploaded. I gotta go do teaching stuff. So, got the links to Discord down below, and the links to all these that I showed you down below as well. you got any questions, you can leave comments or reach me on Discord. It's the easy way to get a hold of me. Hope you're all doing well. I got links if you want to support the channel. Go give OldManSmithers some love on Twitter. He probably needs a pat on the back. He's in it. He's in it to win it, baby. That all being said, I'm liking Warlord. The Stash. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
I want to give a shout out to Bucks and Bitbender. I don't think I could have robbed this community without you.
Ooh, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to shout out my Patreons from Patreon, and my new YouTube members as well. I got that going. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much. Your help has been crucial to keeping me alive and keep streaming and keep helping and hopefully entertaining you along the way. Anything I can do to make it more worth your while, please let me know down below. Also, you can find me on my Discord. I have my Discord server link down below, Patreon links down below, and then membership should be somewhere around here. Thank you all so very, very much. I really appreciate you. And I look forward to the future, and I hope you will come along for this journey with me. Thank you. Take care.